Oh, perfect timing. I've picked up a reading on a new artifact. Ready for your next assignment? Now, about the artifact you'll be collecting this time. It seems to have fallen into the hands of someone you know.
An acquaintance of mine. Who?
Sorry, I'm not really sure.
Understood. I suppose I'll see what everyone is up to over in this next world then.
Please do. Good luck to you.
This is... Alistel.
Come on, Rosh.
Absolutely not. Not in 1,000 years.
But why not? It's within your power.
That has nothing to do with it. Please, be reasonable, Sonia.
Sounds like Rosh and Sonia are having quite an argument. I should go see what it's about.
For the last time, I can't take you with me. The battlefield is far too dangerous for you.
That danger is exactly why I need to go. Somebody has to be there to make sure you're safe. Please, Rosh, I beg of you, take me to the battlefield. You're the general, right? Just give the order and I'll head out.
It's not about if I can or can't do it. I just won't. And that's final. Ah, Stock. Sorry you had to see that. How long have you been standing there?
Only a moment. Your argument is actually what brought me over. What exactly is the problem?
Hear me out, Stock. Rosh is being totally unreasonable.
Stock, I need to discuss our next operation. Do you mind stepping out with me for a sec?
If you say so.
Don't think you're getting out of this that easy, Rosh. We'll be talking about this later.
Yeah.
Now then, what's going on?
I'm in a real bind here. Sonia suddenly started demanding that I take her into battles. I know she worries about me, but this is too much.
To be fair, you put yourself in danger every time you step outside the city walls. Still, strange that she'd demand to come with you. There must be more to the story.
I thought the same. She refuses to go into any more detail, though. She's not herself.
True. Sonia's normally very upfront about her reasoning. I should try to figure out why she's acting so strange.
Sir! Yeah!
It's locked.
Oh, is there something inside?
If I had to guess. I've never seen a lock like this, though. I don't see any way to actually get it open. Think you can handle it, Rosh?
I think I'll pass. The thing would just break if I tried to muscle it open. That reminds me, though. A while back, Sonia mentioned some kind of prototype Thaumatek key.
Thaumatek, huh? I wonder if Fennel knows something about that. Pardon?
I beg your pardon? My...
Oh, I'm nearly finished with this thaw machine. Don't interrupt me unless you can be of some use.
Fennel, I have something I need to ask you.
What is it? I'm busy, so make it quick.
I hear you're making a special key with Thaumatech components. Care to enlighten me?
How do you know about that? We prototyped a lock and key a while back. Yes.
Official SI business. I'd like to know how it works. Perhaps borrow it, if you don't mind.
All right. You're Heiss's boy. I guess I've got to help out. Here, take this.
Much appreciated.
That's a valuable prototype, so make sure you take care of it.
Stock? Rosh?
Apologies for snooping. But we had to know what was going on. Your behavior wasn't normal. I take it this object is the cause of your worry.
Yes. It showed me the future. I watched Rosh fall in battle before my very eyes.
What? What do you mean it showed you? This must be some kind of curse.
Look, nobody knows what might happen. Perhaps Sonia's vision of your death was right, Rosh.
Stock!
That's why I want to stand with Rosh, so I can make sure that day never comes to pass.
Rosh, maybe you should let her come with you, just once. She's not going to drop it otherwise.
Are you serious?
Stock, thank you.
That being said, make sure she retreats at once if things get even remotely dangerous.
All right. Soldiers can't afford to make personal demands. You'll follow my orders, understand?
Of course.
Sonia, you're hurt.
No, I'm okay. Come on, let's keep moving.
All right, stay behind me.
You've returned, Stock. Unfortunately, it appears as though you've made a misstep. Rosh's death in that world had a ripple effect on the original. As a result, even Sonia perished.
Rosh and Sonia are key players in the world's journey to the proper path. Solve this dilemma, and lead history back on track, Stock.
Shall we record the actions you've taken?
It's locked.
Oh, is there something inside?
If I had to guess.
Stock? Rosh?
You don't want Rosh to die, Sonia. But I assure you, he feels the same about you. If you took arms, Rosh would undoubtedly overexert himself to ensure your safety.
But...
Beyond that, you lack even the most basic battle know-how. You would be naught but a burden. The entire squadron would be at risk if he brought you along. You understand that, right?
Hey, Sonia. I'd rather have someone to come home to than lose another friend in battle. As long as you're here waiting for me, I'll always come back.
As long as I stand alongside Rosh in battle, I will protect him. I promise, Sonia.
Okay. I'll stay here and focus on my work as a doctor so I can treat you two when you get hurt. I'm sorry, Rosh. I didn't mean to be so pushy.
Thank you for understanding. Besides, I'm the one who made you worry in the first place.
Oh, and about that strange relic, I'd like you to take it, Stock. I'm afraid I might change my mind if I keep holding on to it.
All right, then. I'll take care of it for you.
Shall we get going, Sonia?
Yes.
Welcome aboard, Stock. Did everything go all right?
Indeed it did. Here's the artifact.
A+ indeed. Thanks. Welcome, Stock. Ready for your next assignment? The reading I'm getting from the next artifact is a weak one. Mind if I come with you?
All right, but are you sure?
Don't worry, it'll be fine. Come on now, let's head in.
Where are we now? The back streets of Granorg?
Seems like it. Which reminds me, Stock, how much do you know about this country's history?
Only as much as necessary for my job.
Then allow me to enlighten you. Knowledge is power, after all. The Kingdom of Granorg was founded about 150 years ago. The surprise is, who founded it? His name was Allium, the last prince of the fallen empire. Then again, anyone who's done their research would know that, so it's not really a surprise. Nevertheless, Prince Allium was... Oh, I'm sorry. Got carried away. Let's save the history lesson for another time, shall we?
Let's. Now then, do you have an idea of where the artifact is? My prism has yet to react.
Let's see. Beyond that door, I think? But the signal's weak, and something is odd about it.
That's the tavern. Come, let's take a look inside.
Okay.
Want to buy something? You're in luck.
Oh, may I
Yeah. Wanna buy something?
Thanks, but we'll pass for now.
How could you dismiss it so easily?
That one was a big no-no. My reading picked it up, but it's only a chain. Prolonged exposure to an artifact must have transferred some of its power.
That would explain why there was only a faint reaction. By that logic, I'd expect the locket which belongs to that chain is our artifact.
I might have some insight into that. I read about it in some dusty old tome or another. According to the records, the locket could be opened up to hide important objects inside.
So the artifact may actually be housed inside the locket.
That's right. I also have a hunch on where to find it. Hey, Stalk, is there any way we could get beneath the palace?
The underground waterway should work, but we'll have to be cautious down there.
An underground waterway? Even I've never read about that.
This should be a good learning opportunity then. Let's go.
So this is where it leads. That means the underground library is right this way.
First the locket, now this underground library. You know quite a bit about this place.
It's all thanks to my extensive research into Granorg's history. The palace's construction is a fascinating topic of study. That aside, it was a good idea to bring me along, wasn't it?
Seems it was. In any case, we should continue onward. Are you sure this is the place?
According to my research, the prince and princess of the Empire used to exchange secret notes hidden inside a locket. No matter where they were, they always exchanged their messages inside a library. That's what I read anyway. Since this is the only library in Granorg, it should be here.
It's incredible how thorough your research is, Nemesia.
Historians are nothing if not curious. Secrets of the past are what make us tick.
Good to know. Anyway, let's split up and search for that locket.
No need for that. I have an idea of where it's hidden as well. It's not here. But why? Third row down from the top on the far right. It was always here.
Perhaps it's been moved. That would explain why the prism isn't reacting.
But where else could it be?
There's a chance something in the original history changed where the locket is in this one.
Sorry, Stalk.
Hey you! What are you doing? Enough excuses. Just put it back and get out of here. All right. The pendant should be where it belongs over in the other world. That reminds me. Nemesia said you can put stuff inside. Maybe I'll take a look. Ah, that opened easily. Now then, let's see what's in here. A note. Nemesia did say the prince and princess used to use this to exchange messages. It's written in ancient script, though. Maybe Nemesia can help me translate it later.
So this is where it leads.
First the... Are you sure this is the place?
According to my research, the prince and princess of the Empire used to exchange secret notes hidden inside a locket. No matter where they were, they always exchanged their messages inside a library. That's what I read anyway. Since this is the only library in Granorg, it should be here.
It's incredible how thorough your research is, Nemesia.
Historians are nothing if not curious. Secrets of the past are what make us tick.
Good to know. Anyway, let's split up and search for that locket.
No need for that. I have an idea of where it's hidden as well. Eureka! One moment while I open it up.
Any sign of the artifact?
Bingo! And there's a note inside.
What does it say?
I'll try reading it. Can you hold on to this for me? In this note is written Prince Allium's farewell to his sister, whom he'd never see again. It explains how their home, the Empire, fell into ruin when it was drained of all mana, and how Prince Allium had no choice but to leave his home behind to found Granorg. It ends with a promise to make things right.
So that's how he became the first king of Granorg, huh?
The prince vowed to his sister that he'd save the continent, even if it cost him his life.
Even his life? How grim.
Whether he found such a solution is one of history's mysteries. Still, I wonder why the artifact was hidden inside this locket.
Perhaps the prince thought it would prove useful to someone. And he wasn't wrong, now that it's come into our possession.
Yeah, you're right. And we're back. Things didn't go smoothly, but I still had fun.
As did I. Oh, I should give you this.
A+ memory stock. Thanks.
Do you wish to enter the...
Yes! All the choices I can ask for. Well, that was underwhelming.